Have you ever swallowed your words when you knew deep down you should have spoken up? Bit your tongue just to keep the peace? Stayed quiet because you thought, no one really cares what I have to say? Well, what if I told you that your silence isn't protecting anyone? It's actually costing someone their breakthrough. Today, on Positivity Perks, we're talking about the power of your voice, why the world desperately needs it, and how speaking your truth, messy, raw, and real, can change lives, including your own. Stay with me, because this might just be the reminder you've been waiting for. You're not alone. But let's be real. The world doesn't need more silence. It's already got plenty of that. What the world desperately needs is your voice, your truth, your message. And no, not the filtered, over-edited version. I mean the messy, honest, from-the-heart version that actually means something. Because someone out there is waiting for exactly what you have to say. And your silence might be costing them their breakthrough. The world needs your voice, not your silence. We're not talking about shouting over others or having a million followers. This isn't about ego. It's about impact, about purpose, about connection. Your voice is more than words. It's a lifeline, a lighthouse, a call home for someone feeling lost in the noise of life. Think about it. Some of the most powerful movements, revolutions, and life-changing moments began with a single voice. Not a perfect one, not a rehearsed one, just a brave one. Somewhere out there, someone's waiting to feel less alone. Someone's drowning in self-doubt and needs your story to remind them that they're not broken. Someone's stuck, and your words could be the key that unlocks their hope. But here's the catch. None of that happens if you stay quiet. We all battle those inner critics, don't we? That voice that says, why would anyone care what I have to say? Or, I'll speak up when I'm more qualified, or I don't want to cause waves. But let me tell you something. Those waves, they need to happen. Because still waters might be calm, but nothing grows there. Let's talk about something that just happened in real time. A few weeks ago during the 2025 Women's World Cup qualifiers, 20-year-old Rina Delgado from Ecuador missed a penalty kick that cost her team the match. The kind of moment most athletes would bury, but not her. Instead, she pulled out her phone and posted a raw, emotional video. That video? 22 million views and counting. Not because she nailed a perfect speech, but because she spoke up. Her truth resonated. Her voice gave other people permission to fail forward, to be real, to be human. That's the power of your voice. And maybe you're not a professional athlete. Maybe your moment isn't on a soccer field, but in a boardroom, a kitchen, a classroom, or a late-night text message to a friend who's quietly struggling. It still matters. Every time you speak with heart, you create space for someone else to breathe. Now, if you're thinking, but I don't have a platform, stop right there. You don't need one. You are the platform. Your honesty, your experiences, your lessons, they are the microphone. The way you show up in conversations, in your family, online, offline, that's where your voice lives. You don't need to be loud to be heard. You just need to be brave enough to be real. The truth is, we don't need more curated perfection. We need more unfiltered honesty. The internet is full of highlight reels. What we need is your behind-the-scenes footage. That moment you almost gave up, but didn't. That time you failed and got back up anyway. That weird idea you had that turned into something beautiful. That vulnerable post you almost didn't make. Let me ask you, what's the thing you've been dying to say but keep holding back? What's the truth that's been simmering under your surface, waiting to be released? Who could benefit from hearing it? If you weren't afraid of being misunderstood, what would you say today? Here's something most people don't tell you. The fear never really goes away. But courage isn't about eliminating fear. It's about showing up anyway. It's about saying, this might be awkward. This might flop. But I believe in it enough to say it out loud. And when you do that, people listen. Not because you're flawless, but because you're honest. And honesty is magnetic. Your voice doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be yours. It can show up in a blog post, a podcast, a conversation, a poem, a song, a protest, a journal entry you one day share with the world. It can be a whisper that changes someone's direction. It can be a question that sparks a movement. It can be a story that saves a life. And I'll say this again. Your silence is not humility. It's not noble. It's not safe. It's a missed opportunity. One that none of us can afford anymore. We are in a world where connection is currency, where truth tellers are healers, where people crave depth, not just noise. When you stay silent, you rob the world of your light. But when you speak up, you give others permission to do the same. You create a ripple. I know it's tempting to think, I'll speak when I'm more ready. But here's the hard truth. Ready is a myth. Nobody who changed the world felt ready. They just started with a shaky voice, with sweaty palms, with a whole lot of doubt and a tiny bit of hope. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just say the thing. Start the conversation. Tell the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Especially if it's uncomfortable. Because someone is out there holding their breath, waiting for permission to use their voice. And your courage might be the green light they need. We need your voice in this world. We need your perspective. We need your fire, your wisdom, your compassion, your weird, wonderful way of seeing the world. Don't mute that. Don't water it down. Don't wait for approval. Speak your truth, boldly and unapologetically. And if people judge you, let them. People will judge you whether you speak or stay quiet. So speak anyway. Be judged for something real. Because even if your message only touches one person, it's worth it. So, now's the time. Not next week. Not after the fear goes away. Not once you've gotten a few more credentials or followers or pats on the back. Now, let this be the moment where you stop shrinking. Where you stop swallowing your words. Where you stop choosing silence over authenticity. Because the world doesn't need more silence. It needs more you. If this message sparked something in you, don't let it fade. Subscribe to this channel right now if you believe in using your voice to make a difference. Share this with someone who needs the reminder that they matter too. And drop a comment below with the one thing you've been holding back, but are ready to say now. Let's fill this space with real voices, brave stories, and unapologetic truth. Your voice has power, and it's time to use it. Because silence might feel safe, but your truth was meant to set someone else free. Let's be louder than fear. Let's be bolder than doubt. And let's speak like it matters. Because it does. Take time today to be amazing, and we will see you in the next video.